Hello and welcome to what I call a new video, and today we are going to be playing Victoria Free and Brazil. We are simply gonna go ahead and play the video game. Anyways, as Brazil, we start out in the Regaffen War, however you goddamn say that. Not really sure. Nevertheless, being dug in is definitely helping us in the south, and having a good general is definitely helping us in the north. Now, Brazil starts out in an interesting position because Pedro is 11 years old. That is it. Now, it appears that, I don't have the mod does this good. What? Did they change the mod? I liked seeing my infamy here. I guess the mod is broken, which makes this actually playable. I guess that's fine. Anyways, the war Brazil starts in is never really a bad thing for Brazil, because it's very easily, winnable. Because, this guy is definitely a defensive strategist. Funnily enough, these traits are random at the start, so I just got lucky. Him being a defensive strategist really helps us, defend this. Unfortunately, he's not very good at offensive, and we lose. We just suck ass. Damn! Okay, literally nothing is happening on this front. Nevertheless, because we are a monarchy, we can actually go ahead and do some funny things, because we have a lot of authority. We can go ahead and do some social mobility in all of these states. Now, you might be asking, why are you doing social mobility? What does that even do? Well, it gives us some good old education access. And if everyone has access to education, they will be a lot smarter and actually be able to read. Now, it appears that we are completely walking all over our little neighbors here. We have already pushed into Graupará and Pirantini, and we should win these wars in due time. The north has been subjugated and Amazonas has been incorporated. Well, it will be incorporated in 21 years, in fact. But these guys in the south are still a pain in the ass. I think it's pretty funny that they lasted longer. And we completed the Regaffen War. Obviously, we are going to go ahead and integrate them, or we could ostracize. I'm gonna ostracize them, just so I don't have to spend that bureaucracy, because currently I don't have that. We have also been getting really unlucky at the corn laws event. Like literally nothing has happened. Well, at least we get some more minimum wage. And our literacy rate has been steadily going up, because, we don't have a lot of people, and our most populous states are currently getting education access. As you might be able to tell from this information, the literacy here is 16, and when we go to this state, the literacy is 12. So the, education access does a lot of the heavy lifting here. I decided to do a little bit of a funny move on Uruguay. I hope that none of these chuckle fucks have the splendid idea of interfering in my things. I think I'm gonna go ahead and tax them low and then upgrade my things to iron frame buildings and then, import the things I need. Wood is not productive. I do actually only need iron. Right, so after I'm done building that, I'm gonna also go ahead and not build any of these things that the AI decided to build. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get some iron mines. No one has decided to intervene in the Brazilian-Uruguayan war, which you truly love to see as someone from Brazil. This guy is an arrogant man who has also lost the battle. They hate this guy. Nevertheless, Uruguay does not have a good amount of troops, so get entirely annihilated. Lamau. The United Kingdom is taking a treaty port over here, which you truly hate to see. Why is it not this? Nevertheless, we are currently entirely annihilating the Uruguayan nation. A donation of knowledge! You love to see it! It just gives me a university. It's the most based event in the world. Okay, so Uruguay is losing minus 18 war exhaustion a week. They're 100% occupied, so they're minus 10, minus 1 because I have all of my war goals, and minus 7 because 2k casualties compared to their 2k available men. You hate to see it for them. This is basically a bye-bye Uruguay. They didn't even have any good buildings here. I just wanted Uruguay, because sometimes all you need is a little bit of Uruguay in your life. I have input good shortage of iron and small arms. Do I get someone to give me small arms? Give me more. You love to see it. Now it's only slightly expensive. And Uruguay's things were it. Okay, the investors actually want to build iron mines, which does make sense, because I need iron mines. But we have been extremely unlucky when it comes to corn laws. But now that I've complained, he has appeared. The modern conservative, giving us the perfect opportunity to go to laissez-faire. Also giving us the end of corn laws, giving a bunch more loyalists. It is honestly very based. And in 4 weeks' time, we're gonna have a lot more iron. Well, in 4 weeks' time, the iron mine is gonna get built, and then a lot of people are gonna go into the iron mine. The week is over, the iron mine has opened. Now, unfortunately, tools are also expensive. So I'm actually kind of tempted to do another tooling workshop in Bahia instead of the second iron mine. But nevertheless, we did build this iron mine. So now that it is producing 6 iron, we still have an input good shortage of it. God damn it, how much is the input good shortage? That's a lot. That's just a lot. It's just very unfortunate. I feel very tempted to just retire this, man. That's a little bit less, you know, bureaucracy I have to spend, you know? It's gotta do it though. So now even these guys are currently building an iron mine, which would help our iron shortage. We are not doing too well with the iron. We're doing alright with the artillery. But the iron, oh, we need 150. Oof. Okay, our standard of living is slowly but surely going back up. And we got laissez-faire on the first try. You truly love to see it. Now, unfortunately, we can't get ourselves free trade immediately, because we don't actually have the tech for it. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to society and start researching the chalk stock exchange. We're actually making a nice amount of money now. Nice enough to do this. We still have an iron shortage though. We can import some. Could I please? I need the iron. I need it so bad. I wanna go ahead and conquer Paraguay in its entirety. I know. Guys. Guys. You don't gotta intervene. And if you intervene, I will load a save. But you know, maybe you don't want to intervene. You know, maybe you don't want to intervene. Hey, how about that? You don't want to join me. Why would you want to join Paraguay? You know, Mr. John Calhoun. Why would you? Why would you want to miss the bigoted slaver? Okay, yes, maybe why. You know, slaver. You're a slaver. I have the trade. You know, I have the trade. So why wouldn't you want to be my pal, Mr. John Calhoun? And, Britain, what are you? What are you, moderate? Industrial? I just went laissez-faire. You would love me. Honestly, if we went out on a date, Queen Vic, you would love me. Christ, 100 love because you got demo god too, huh? Wait, the conservatives are dying, Brian? Deny everything. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, we also definitely need artillery. We don't have stuff in Brazil. End of sentence. Okay, it appears that absolutely no one gives a goddamn about Paraguay. Now, the fun thing about Paraguay is that there's a lot of people in Paraguay willing to die for their nation in Victoria Free. So, yeah, there's 16. Like, it's Paraguay. They have 16,000 of this 700k population. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not that big of a nation. I may be getting slightly off track, but it's just so much. You know, sometimes you just gotta say it. They demoralized 5,000, 6,000 of my troops, and we outnumbered them 2 to 1. What the hell? 7,000 of my people just got up and left. They had seen enough of the Paraguayans. Oh, Russia is actually, like, getting them right now. Otojush. You truly love to see this Brazilian W. 8k casualties for the 17k available. Yeah, it's not looking too good for Paraguay, I'll be honest. Ah, poor visibility too. Ooh, you hate to be Paraguay right now. I would like to say that this increase in literacy is not from any, you know, school system. We don't have that. We don't have an education system. We just promote social mobility. Oh, what the f- Okay, at least I didn't have to cuck them again. The Conservative Party has won and is doing quite nicely for themselves. A righteous government, some might say. It's 39, and Prussia has decided to go ahead and support... What? Okay, the Ottoman Empire has decided to go ahead and puppet Modena, which is, you know, reasonable. Austria didn't like that, so they called in Prussia for German leadership. And then they want to humiliate Austria, too. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? The war haveth begunneth. The Ottoman Empire is not doing too well on this front, and the Ottoman Empire is not doing too well on this front. Let's see if the Ottoman Empire will do well on the Modena front if they ever land. Why Modena? Tuscany is, like, so good. The Islamic Pope, you know, you could have done that. But no, you invade Austria instead. Modena, stupid ass. Well, we lost the battle in Paraguay. Honestly, just very unfortunate. We won't lose the war though, so it's fine. But like, that is sad. What are these? What are these borders? What are you doing? just annex them. Right, so the Ottoman Empire lost both battles, which is unfortunate for them. Because, you know, in a war you would want to win battles. So the Austrians have decided to go ahead and push. Unfortunately for the Austrians, the decision was shit. Well, also it was shit down here. God damn, Austria, you suck. Nevertheless, we have just finished up our war with Paraguay. And I can't incorporate it for the life of me. Now we need hardwood. I can get hardwood immediately. I'm just slightly miffed about it. Okay, apparently I just got the arming the natives. Because I guess the natives here technically border me. I don't have a colonial institution. So I'm just confused. What are they doing? What are they arming? What are they doing to these natives? I like how the Austrian Empire is just illiterate. Bro, stupid. 30% though, so I'm more stupid. Yeah, so they lost that because for some reason they still have King Friedrich Wilhelm von Hohenzollern leading the charge. Unfortunately, Austria also lost this battle. There's gotta be a yikes from me. And Austria's losing this battle. This war is so it's just not smart. Feeling quirky today. Feeling like puppeting Argentina. That's only 10 infamy? Hell yeah. Right, so Britain. Britain, you ain't gotta go in, man. Britain, it's fine. Britain, it's fine. Britain, you're cooperative. Yeah, you're a potential friend of mine. It's unfortunate that we have poor relations for some reason, but you're cooperative towards me. I am a potential friend of yours. You certainly, you wouldn't attack me over Argentina. Queen, Vicky, come on. Brazil, you know. I don't know what that means. I just said Brazil. It's an old insider between Vic and me. She knows. Yeah, I have a little bit of an advantage over here in Argentina. Just a little bit. Okay, we designated a strategic objective because this is the capital, so we gotta push here. Because the way you get the puppet war goal is by taking the capital. So why wouldn't I do that? Also, it appears that Juan himself is leading the charge here. Unfortunately, Victoria 3 is not a very good game, so we can't capture him and, you know, force his nation to capitulate. So we will simply go ahead and beat him in this battle right here. Oh yeah, the casualties are not doing too well for him. Oh no, he did a blunder, even more casualties for him. Jesus Christ, there's so many dead people, oh my god. Like, of the 10k, only 2k fled. Okay, about 3,000 fled, which is not a very good number when the battle starts with 10,000. Oh god, they have like no one left. Okay, my general decided to push over here, just catching them again. There's 5,000 people here. They're not doing too well. Yeah, we literally beeline towards the capital here. And now we're just cleaning up. That's kind of what it looks like. Now, because I have two generals, I can actually, you know, deal with two fronts. It's actually very fortunate because apparently Mr. Juan decided to, you know, defend the capital instead of the rest of his nation, even though the capital has already fallen, and he's just kind of trapped over here. And 16 of his battalions have 4,000 people in them. It is not looking too good for Mr. Juan. But what is looking good is, you know, this empty front right here. We're taking it pretty nicely. They're 71% occupied. Oh my god, we only took like one province over here. This gives us even more time to just walk through Argentina. 84% occupied. 88%. Oh, you hate to see it. 90%. Oh god. Oh, Jose. Jose, what are you doing, Jose? It's Juan. God damn it. And the gamble failed of the Catholic Church. And the guy just resigned. You truly hate to see it. And Argentina is now part of the Brazilian Empire. This should give me at least a little bit of a boost in GDP. Please? I beg? God damn it. It don't look like it. Argentina just sucks that much ass. Now that the Ottoman Empire has absolutely lost, they have now decided to go ahead and declare war on Egypt. Russia decided to conquer Kars. I mean, at least it'll fix the borders here. And we just got ourselves a stock exchange, giving us the ability to go to free trade. Now, we have also gotten ahead and actually gotten some bureaucracy back, so we are gonna go ahead and try to get Paraguay incorporated and I believe that is the last state I was not incorporating. Yes, indeed it was. Now let's just hope we'll get free trade in 100 days. So there's only one little protectorate left over here, and Russia is gaming. They're also subjugating La Haye. La Haye. I don't think they're gonna subjugate La Haye, I'ma be real. We got ourselves a little more authority, so we can go ahead and get some social mobility in Paraguay. Why Paraguay? Because Paraguay actually has a huge amount of population. And if we go to the population map mode, it is actually one of the most populated areas in our nation. Now, they are currently leaving, because there's literally nothing except a tooling workshop and an arms industries in Paraguay. An arms industry is, you know, that is carrying our entire nation, but don't worry about that bit. There is simply not enough jobs for the amount of people that there are. I hope that it will be helped a little bit with the social mobility, so at least the people over here are smart enough to walk to a place where it's good. Nevertheless, we have gotten ourselves some free trade, and you truly love to see it. Let me just sell some hardwood and coffee, and maybe get some grain into this nation. We are now down to a bureaucratic shortfall again, which is unfortunate because I am trying to enact religious schools because I really want to have a really good literacy. What if I make you a puppet? That's only 17 infamy. I'm gonna wait until my infamy is down really low, and then I'm gonna try to puppet Bolivia. Actually, 15, I wanna do it now. Hippity hoppity. See, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, actually get rid of the last guy we had during the revolution. Unfortunately, we didn't get anyone that is good in any way, so we're gonna go ahead and retire this man as well. Recruit another general. It is really unfortunate. We're not getting anyone that is any good at all. Let's just piss off the landowners a little bit, because why wouldn't I? That's the petite bourgeoisie, actually. Whoops. Well, it doesn't appear that there's going to be anyone good, so we're just gonna use this guy, because he's a defensive strategist. We're also gonna go ahead and promote him once, so he can actually get every single unit here. Watch me get it, like an actually good general over here in La Plata. There is no one. Okay. I feel like these 4 units can sit out. A donation of knowledge. You love to see it. Gives me more innovation and lets the technology just... It goes faster, okay? And it gives me qualifications, which you love to see. Now, America, please do not intervene. I don't want you to. I'm sick and tired, John Calhoun. You better not. Oh, Emperor intervenes in political process. We an empire? Emperor? Oh, we are an empire. Well, it's the Empire of Brazil after all. I thought we were just a kingdom, I'ma be real. Nevertheless, it is time for our war with Bolivia. Now, my puppet decided to push. Isn't working out too well, as expected. I feel like my pushing is gonna work out just a little bit better. Now, where's your capital? It's actually in this state, which my general is already pushing to. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna get there. We are about to hit 20% literacy, which is better than these chuckle fucks. Not better than these guys, though. It's not better than them. Better than Tripolitania and the Ottomans. It's way better than the Ottomans. Me comparing myself to European powers, knowing full well I shouldn't. Anyway, that sounded racist. I didn't mean that to be racist. Okay, why are you building shipyards, man? What the hell? Arts Academy. I hate all of you. I know the actual capital city is over here, but we do own a little bit of the capital state, and that's what actually counts. So they will fall below 0. They're only losing a 4 due to me holding a 100% of my war goals and their casualties being very bad. They also decided to try to push into my puppet. That didn't work. They failed, even. Yeah, I'm gonna have quite the bad bureaucratic shortfall after religious schools come through. But that's fine. And we actually got ourselves some religious schools, and it's not that bad, okay? So now with the education, we even get 10% education access in all of our incorporated states, and some conversion, because it's religious. I can't believe they pushed. It's honestly the worst thing I've ever goddamn seen. Nevertheless, we have pushed into the capital, so it doesn't really matter. Now, the unfortunate thing here is that we are pushing at the border with Peru. So that means there's gonna be a second front with Peru. And I believe 2 fronts with Bolivia. But even if we happen to ignore that and just continue with our Bolivia gambit, I think it should be fine. because they are losing an unprecedented amount of war exhaustion. And we went ahead and won our little war. So now, both of them are puppets of me. And because they are now in our market and their industry is being funneled into our market, our gross domestic product should be going up because we are now getting all of the resources from these regions into our resource market. Well, at least that should eventually happen. None of them have dyes though. They do have dyes, so we can actually go ahead and make textile mills more effective. Do any of them have silk? No. I still have to import silk from the Qing Empire if I want any. Now somehow the Ottoman Empire got that state back from the Egyptians, but they lost caste to the Russians. Something they did. You're already able to tell that there is a little bit of a difference between the states that I have the education access in and the ones that I do not. As you might be able to tell, the states where I have social mobility going are doing quite nicely, as everyone else does not know how to read. But now 21% of the population does actually know how to read, which you truly love to see. I kind of want to go elected because it's just genuinely better. I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna do that. The Free Trade Party has been formed. The industrialists. They are trying to steal some votes. That's crazy. Bear in mind, we're not 10 years into this game, and I have already conquered half of South America, I would say. Granted, most of it is just puppet states, but also, we are still reputable. Like, we are fine. Nothing has really happened yet. And I could definitely become a great power in this game. I would obviously have to go ahead and go after Chile, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela. Maybe try to get these colonizers out of my goddamn continent. I feel like that would be a fun game. If you think that would be a fun game, make sure to goddamn tell me. I just wanna know. Because now, I'm ending the video. Lamau, get on. But also my loyalists have been going up, which is quite nice. Like, people like me. I'm cool.